get it? That elephant cop.
You know that elephantitis guy is real, right, Mom? Mom, that Rocky Dennis guy. Mom, the Rocky Dennis guy. You know he's real? That guy?
Who?
He had a weird face with like a bunch of like elephant looking stuff. And it was, yeah,
I know that's real. What's that got to do with the elephant cop?
Because you said elephantitis.
No, I didn't.
Oh. Well, Rocky Dennis, though, is his name. Yeah. Yeah, that's Annalyn's biological dad, believe it or not. Mom? You met Annalyn's mom before, right? Oh, she's blind. And she married that guy. No idea that, guy looked like that. Yeah, I didn't even know this until the other day. She told me.
Chris, you're so full of
No,
shit.
I'm not.
Yes, you are.
That's her dad.
Yes, you are.
No, Mom, I am not. That's the thing. And, the lady's not proud of it. You can tell when she talks about it.
What are you talking about?
Because kids made fun of her when she was young because her dad's face. And then they're like, oh, your mom's so dumb for being blind. And she doesn't see that guy's face.
Are you serious? That's Annalyn's parents?
That's her dad and her mom, yeah. And you met her mom, I'm pretty sure. Her mom was really nice. But yeah, she can't see anything. She has no idea what that, guy looks like. Or looked like. He's not here with us anymore. Poor guy. Poor Edwin. Talk about growing up dysfunctionally. That guy is so ugly, Mom. Like, I mean, he's I met him, he's really cool. Good old Rocky, Call him Uncle Rocky. Just a cool, chill guy. But he was, oh, man. Neil didn't believe it either. Good old Rocky. It's weird because that you go on YouTube and the guy's picture's all over there. And then it's Annalyn and their little brother.
No way.
Yeah, they're little tiny little.
There's no way that's Rocky. Are you serious?
Annalyn, Uncle Rocky, yeah. You remember me talking about Uncle Rocky? He used to come by when I lived in Evergreen Villages. And I was like, and at first I told Christina that, you need to get over here because I was really afraid. I thought it was a monster. I thought the guy was really a monster, Mom. Because he was just walking around.
Wow.
Yeah. Poor Rocky.
Chris,
It's just so sad.
Chris, if you're bullshitting me, I'm going to strangle you.
Oh, there's a threat. The beating, strangulation. Jason's was at a strangulation conference to see how many people die being strangled. So a lot of them do. Because it takes not much. We're going to tell Jason you have to kill people. For those who don't know, Jason is the domestic violence counselor. I graduated from there about 2012, but occasionally I go back. It's really funny.
Oh my gosh, this pop makes me laugh.
Last time I told him...
Nothing. Every time you smile, I start laughing. Chris, you are so full of it.
What? About Uncle Rocky? Why don't you... Mom, you have Annalyn's number. Why don't you give her a call? No, why don't you give her a call? I'm dead serious.
Is your dad really Rocky?
Is your dad really Rocky Dennis? Yeah, and she'll be like, yeah. She's like, did Chris tell you that? Yeah, she tells everybody, Mom. She's like, it's like her claim to fame. That's why it's kind of hard hanging out with her too, Mom. Because she goes around and tells everybody about Rocky. Oh, my dad was The Mask. And people think it's that Jim Carrey movie, but no, it's that, it's Rocky. And his face is freaking Rocky. Or was Rocky. I shouldn't say that about that guy. He's a nice guy, despite his face. He probably didn't even know, You can't see his face unless there's a mirror. And it should be a crime to give Rocky a mirror. Yeah, Mom, I think you should give her a call. Maybe ask her to, please tomorrow she can show you the picture. She carries them with her. They're in her purse, ready to go. Mom, look at Wiggles. Do you want to see the video of Rocky, Mom?
No, Chris, I don't.
He's such a cool looking guy. Yeah, it still sucked when I thought he was a monster. I felt bad. Really bad, because, you know, the poor guy, he was used to it, he said. He said he was used to it, Mom. People don't, you know. Rocky Dennis. Oh, we're not on YouTube, no wonder. You see, Mom, YouTube has better content. Do you agree? That YouTube has better content than Netflix?
Yeah.
Netflix
You
kind
can
of
do
sucks.
more stuff on YouTube.
Yeah, the only good thing about Netflix is The Office. You know, watch. I'm going to show you Edwin's father.
Okay, honey.
Rocky Dennis. Oh, there he is, Mom.
What's so ugly about that?
Mom, he is so scary the first time you meet this guy. It's even worse in person.
I'm so sure.
There are some movie characters that are so over
Yeah,
the
Edwin's
top
ex-husband,
that it
that's
seems
how
impossible
the dad got her to
be based
marry
on a
him.
real person.
Because he was scared shitless. So
It's
she's
one of the
a
most
girl you
common
have to,
devices
you
for
know,
writers
marry her.
is to write what you know. It makes sense that there are so
Yeah,
many
I
film
thought he was a
characters
monster too.
inspired by
Common
stories
thing,
of
Mom.
real
People
people
think the poor
and
guy's a
events.
monster.
Here are 10
Just a
crazy
normal
movie
human with a
characters
disability.
you no, were based on real people.
They made a movie about
Ben
him.
from 21. 21 is a 2008 film about a group of MIT students who used their genius math skills to win an excessive amount of cash in casinos in Las Vegas. Jim Sturgis plays the leader of the gang of brilliant mathematicians who begins counting
Good
cards
for
as a
them.
way to pay his tuition. Jeff
Good for
Ma
them.
was the real-life inspiration for Ben.
Of course
Jeff,
he's Asian.
along with his number-crunching peers, were the subject of the
Asian
book
people really
Bringing
like
Down the
math.
House, which 21 is based on. While there was controversy surrounding the casting of the film, which consisted of a mostly white cast portraying people who were Asian in real life, the film was a success.
I was wondering if you would like to join me in my quarters this night for some toast.
Do you think
Nacho
that guy's
Libre.
funny, Mom?
The
Jack Black?
2006 comedy Nacho Libre stars Jack Black as a monk-turned-Mexican wrestler. The
Jack
film
Black,
is
yeah, I
wacky
like
and
his
directed by
acting.
Jared Hess,
He's
who
pretty
also
good.
made the oddball comedy Napoleon Dynamite. Audiences may be surprised to find that it was based on a real-life Catholic priest named Sergio Gutierrez Benitez, who went by the wrestling name Fray Tormenta. He spent 23 years as the masked wrestler as a way to make money for the orphanage he directed. The priest gained overwhelming support and popularity in real life. He ended his wrestling career in 2000, but dons the mask every once in a while just to entertain the children in his church. Rocky. Writer, director, and star
Sounds like a
Sylvester
cool
Stallone
guy.
based Rocky on real-life boxer
Yeah, that's
Chuck
Kevin's
Weston
dad.
after watching Lesnar go 15
Rocky.
rounds with Muhammad Ali in 1975. Later,
I know that
Lesnar
person,
tried
Mom,
to
answer
sue
it.
for a portion of the money
Here,
paid
I'll
for
talk
the
to
Rocky
him.
movie.
Kevin.
Stallone stated that Lesnar was
Why
not
would
the
Kevin
inspiration
call
for
him
Rocky.
here?
Oh,
So
no,
while
I know
there were
that.
many differences
No,
between
He's
the
a big
two,
home. Yeah, it
This
is.
Western Day from New Jersey rather than
Why are you so
Many
creepy?
similarities suggest Chuck Weston did serve as the basis for the
Because I
Italian
get
style.
a bunch of
No
calls on
digging.
here.
Okay, well, that's not spam.
No line.
Frank Costello from The Departed. The character of Frank Costello seems somewhat unrealistic. How did a guy manage to groom a young man to become a mole for the Boston Police Department? Even more unbelievable is that he was an informant for the FBI the entire time. That could never happen, but it did. At least most of it did, to a man named Whitey Bulger. Bulger was an Irish mob boss in Boston and managed to get away with a whole lot of criminal activities for many years. He really did have
You didn't
a
believe he had an
police
Irish
background,
mafia?
and he really was an FBI informant to keep himself out of prison. Bulger has such an interesting history that he was
Oh,
also
I
the subject of the
think they would,
2015
yeah.
film Black Mass.
Those are the ones that the Post gang
Clint
killed.
Eastwood's iconic
The St.
portrayal
Valentine's Day
character
Massacre was the Rush
exemplifies
or the
this, as he goes
Irish
on the hunt for a
mafia.
psychopathic serial killer who goes by the name of Scorpio. Scorpio is based on the similarly named Zodiac Killer.
Oh, I remember
who
that guy.
terrorized the streets of San Francisco in the 1960s and early 70s. Dirty Harry is based on the real-life detective Dave Toschi, who was a bit of a loose cannon for the San Francisco Police Department.
Mind if I borrowed a little of your Scotch tape, would you?
His unorthodox behavior helped create not only Harry Callahan, but even inspired Steve McQueen's character in Bullet. However, it was Toshi's role in the Zodiac Killer case that inspired one of the coolest characters in cinematic history. Regan from The Exorcist.
Aw.
Films about demonic possession have become commonplace, but back in 1973, The Exorcist introduced audiences to the absolutely horrifying tale of a little girl named Regan. The book and film are based on the exorcism of Roland Doe. Doe was a young
Ronald
boy
Reagan was
living in
named after
Maryland
this girl.
in the 1930s. He spent his time playing with his spiritualist aunt, who introduced him to a Ouija board. The result was acclaimed possession, which caused a priest to perform an exorcism on the boy and record the events. In the 1990s, a book was released stating that Roland was not actually possessed by anything supernatural, but was most likely just a disturbed boy who had suffered from abuse. The truth will never fully be known, but the story of possession sure made for one terrifying classic film.
That movie was
Rocky
about
Dennis in Mask. The 1985 tearjerker Mask, in which Eric Stoltz plays a teenage boy named Rocky Dennis who suffers from myelitis, is based on a real-life boy with the same name and disorder. While the character may not be considered crazy, the emotional appeal of the film proves that reality is stranger and more compelling than fiction. Rocky's deforming disorder, also known as CDD, made his life extremely difficult, and it was nearly impossible to read or do basic activities, but he pushed through tasks and proved his teachers wrong. The film's heartbreaking conclusion shows Rocky's mom, Rusty, enter teenage Rocky's room to find that he has passed on. In real life, Rusty donated her son's body to the UCLA Medical Center.
Yeah, so that's why he's her biological dad.
Norman Bates is one of the most famous.
He was with her when he was a little guy.
The movie was based on a book
like 18 when him and his mom were
character was based on killer and all-around psycho Ed Gein. Gein has inspired
that guy, that little guy,
including Leatherface from Texas Chainsaw Massacre and Buffalo Bill from The Silence of the Lambs. While there was only proof that Gein killed 2 people, he spent a lot of time grave robbing and dismembering the corpses to make furniture.
Have you seen that movie, Mom?
Gein was dedicated
really
to
good.
pleasing his mother, and even created a shrine for her in her room after she died. After all,
My boy's best friend is his mother.
I am not Mr.
That's
Lebowski.
right.
You're Mr. Lebowski. I'm
the dude.
I used to tell
Big
people
Lebowski.
that the boy's
Big
best friend
Lebowski
was
has
his
grown a
brother.
cult following.
That nobody got it.
Quotable dialogue,
Then some people
and
got
Jeff
it, they
Bridges'
laughed.
flawless performance as Jeff Lebowski. While the premise of the film is completely made up by the Coen brothers,
If Michael got and owes money over town and they pee on my rod?
they pee on your rod.
Mom, that's the guy. That guy's in a lot of Adam Sandler movies.
Jeff Dowd.
Steve
Dowd is a
Buscemi.
film producer.
I like
and the Coen
him.
brothers
No, the
met
little
while
guy.
promoting their 1984
Him?
film.
No, the little one.
His appearance, style of dress,
Steve
and
Buscemi.
Oh, that
mannerisms
one.
fascinated the filmmakers
Not
enough
him.
that they just
That's
had to
the
base a
one.
film
Where's the
character
little
on
guy?
him.
You'll see
Even
him.
the nickname
Maybe.
was real. Something
dude.
Dowd picked up in the 6th grade that stuck with him through
That
his
guy.
entire
The
life.
red. Buscemi.
Oh.
50 First Dates.
This is an Adam Sandler movie
Tribe's
too.
plot revolves around Adam Sandler falling in love with a woman, played by Drew Barrymore, who suffers from short-term memory loss. The story is more than just a wacky comedy premise. It is actually based on a real woman named Michelle Philpotts, who suffered from 2 separate head injuries, resulting in irreparable brain damage causing short-term memory loss. Just like Barrymore's character, Philpotts has woken up each morning for the past 20 years with no memory of the day before. Her husband helps her each day, but luckily she does recognize him as he was around before the accident. Hey everyone, if you liked this video, make sure that you check out our friends at The Taco YouTube channel.
What do you
They've
think
got
the
brand new
funniest
list
movie,
videos
Mom, of
every
Adam
single
Sandler's
day
of all
that you won't
time?
be able to stop watching. Make sure to check out their latest video, subscribe to their channel.
Did you ever
and don't
see,
forget to tell them that Scream
Billy
sent
Madison?
you. Did we forget you?
When he went back to school. Don't you think Rocky was cool, Mom?
Mm-hmm.
And when's dad? You'll never get to meet him. I met him.
You better not be fibbing to me.
Mom, he died when he was like 14. Come on.
How could he be England's dad?
It's not a joke. I just wanted you to bring it up and poor lady be like, Chris told me about this lady, but God. This lady needs to get out of the house.
I knew you were pulling your...
Wanna watch Michael?
Huh?
Do you like Michael, Mom? Be honest.
Sure.
Really?
It's okay for a person, I guess, yeah.
I think that he's probably... You think he's cooler than Michael Jackson? Actually, I don't think there's anyone as cool as Michael Jackson in terms of like overall success, in terms of music. He's pretty cool. Okay, Michael Scott. But Michael Scott's just funny. Look, Michael Scott. Look. There he is. Want to watch the best of him?
Thunder Mifflin, this is Pam. Michael, what's wrong?
I've hurt myself. Oh my God.
Okay, wait. Michael, do you need me to call an ambulance?
No, I want you to pick me up.
Okay. Wait a sec. I thought you said that you were hurt.
I am hurt.
It's him.
I want to come to work, but I need you to come
He hurt himself, Mom. Watch.
She looked like Drew.
Whoa, Michael.
Now
Okay, Jim,
don't think
just say again
anything
really loudly
bad of
what
this,
happened.
but this is an Easter chick, and chicks are birds. This is a baby bird.
Oh, God.
You burned your
That baby bird, Mom.
Yes.
I mean, what do you...
enjoy having breakfast
Well,
with
can I
like
see him?
waking up with the smell of
I
bacon
don't
soup.
care.
And
Okay.
since I don't
Here.
have a butler, I have to do it
Mom,
myself.
I'm reaching.
Most nights
No, you're
before I go to
not.
bed,
No, I am.
put
You're
6
not.
strips of bacon out on my George Foreman grill. Then I go to sleep. When I wake up, I plug in the
See
Oh.
how it's
I
cracking
go back
the
to sleep
egg?
again. Then I wake up to the smell of crackling bacon. It is delicious. It's good for me. It's a perfect way to start the day.
Wait,
Cool.
Today I got.
I don't see what it has to
stepped
do with their bird, unless
onto
it's
the
like a
grill,
baby.
clamped down on my
It
foot.
is,
That's
it's
it.
a
I
baby
don't
bird.
see what's so
No.
hard to believe about that.
I'm test kit. Okay, I'll be putting them everywhere.
I
You should have a little
Please
quote
don't
that
throw
says,
these out.
in 21 years,
This
I
is
could be
made
just
on
like
test
you,
kit.
Dad.
Yeah, that's
Oh,
right.
Some
I'll be able to-
photos
Yeah, that's
See them
right.
all over the
That's
office.
funny.
Toby's been leaving radon kits everywhere, like he owns the place.
Are you
The first
watching
time
this
I threw
one?
mine away, I thought it was an ant trap. But I
Mom's
figured
not
I'd rather
feeling the
live
best
with
today.
ants than
That's why I'm
treat
not
it
really
with this.
into the TV
Second
right
time,
now. Plus, we still
I
do
thought
this
it was
art.
one of those, the things you turn over and it moves, like a cow thing. But upon closer examination, it was another ant trap, so I threw it away. And the third time, I did it out of
Here's another
spite.
one for you.
Okay.
Come on, Mike.
In
You're
your
interrupting.
Did you do the one we talked about?
You see,
what one?
My husband and I are
You know what
very
one, Mom.
jealous. We're moving
No, I
to a
don't.
farm.
'Cause I
The
forget.
We've
character.
never lived anywhere but the
The
city.
character.
We're afraid of
Angry
cows.
Birds.
I'm not.
Yeah, it was supposed to be this one.
Oh, well, that's not it at all.
Or was it eight?
Okay, here, Mom. I got something for you.
No. I
you
didn't
say right
get-
on the side
Put your
of the
hands
dead,
out.
and then you expect me not to make
What
party
kind of
noises
bird
with
am
my
I
mouth?
supposed to do?
What is this?
Put your hands
No,
out.
we're not going to die.
Yes.
We're going to die.
Oh,
No.
I love
Right?
you, Hazel.
And if I had a gun with 2 bullets and I was in the room
Yeah,
with Hitler,
right
Bin
here.
Laden, and Toby, I would shoot Toby.
Mom, if I had a gun with 2 bullets and I was in a room with
Okay,
Hitler,
all right. Really funny.
Bin Laden, and Toby, I would hit
I
Toby
would kill Bin
twice.
Laden and then Toby.
No, it's still-
Wait, what kind
Okay,
of supposed
geniuses,
to
how
do?
would you do it?
Yes.
Whatever,
It is
Mom. You don't
true.
have to do it.
I, Michael
Oh,
Scott,
character?
am signing up.
Well, yeah, just the opposite of angry, like chill
I'm
birds.
We've done
trying
it.
to pretend.
And get
I'm
them
going to
super
do it.
high and have them over
I
the
need
whole
a
world.
username.
Just flying over the
And
world.
I have a great
Children.
No, chill bird.
Oh, okay.